Alright guys, so just to really quick show you where we are with this project. So I'm going to take the oil pump and the pickup off just to kind of give you an idea of what we've done so far. Let's set this here so it doesn't fall. Alright. Alright, so this is the shortest stud in the kit that comes with the DSS main girdle setup, and I'm going to just remove it. Alright, so as you can see here, you've got the larger studs in place, right? And here towards the front of the engine is the short stud, and that's because the oil pump is going to sit right over it, so it needs to be the short stud. And you got to make sure that that's where you place it. So with this setup, if you use the right lubricant when you get your studs in place, you want to torque the studs to 85 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish up the last 5 pounds so you guys can kind of see where we're at with this, and then I'll get this stud girdle in place, right? So there is the last 5 pounds. And you know, it doesn't hurt to just be sure and do one last check. So I got, just to be sure. Alright, so we're done there. Now we have our girdle here. And it'll sit on top of the block like so. Now there's some washers that come with the girdle. We got to make sure we get those on. As you can see, these are specialty washers that are made by DSS. So get these guys here at the bottom. Well, there we are. I said bottom, guys, but actually I stand corrected. These go on top. They have to center. Now the front stud here doesn't take one of these specialty washers. It uses a flat washer here at this point, and uses a smaller nut. We'll get that on there. And of course, each of these nuts that come with the girdle. They're self-locking nuts. So get these guys out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little emblem right on these here, and that basically is saying that these are self-locking nuts. So just going to stage these on there real quick. Now I'm going to just go ahead and stage these on, and I'm going to come back and finish this up at another time. The spec, the actual torque spec on these nuts on top of the girdle, it should be 40 pounds. So now before I go, I just want to give you guys a visual of what the oil pump on top of the girdle setup is going to look like. Basically it'll look something like that. Actually, this guy goes on top of this. Here. This goes on top of that. So guys, as you can see, it'll look something like that, and if you can come back to the front here, you'll see that there'll be enough space clearance once I torque this nut down to 40 pounds. It'll be low enough that it will not make contact with this here. Now at the end of this here, you want to make sure you rotate your assembly and make sure that everything clears. But I mean, that really is about the basics on getting a DSS girdle installed on your Stroker 347. This is a 362 stroke 347, so it'll be a nice engine. 11.5 to 1, all force pistons, balanced and blueprinted. Can't wait to see it running, and so we'll follow up with you again.